graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. The name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and make sure that you guys turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. We got the Crimson Tide taking on the Red Raiders tonight. Alabama playing against Texas Tech. The game is going to start in about 5 minutes or so. But again, we really appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. Let's take a look at the NCAA bracket first and foremost and talk about the rest of how things look right now as we speak. So, all right. So, Duke beat TCU, okay? Duke is going to play St. John's, who did win today against Kansas. And this is all on the east side. So Duke is going to play St. John's, okay? Michigan State, who beat Louisville, is going to play the winner of UConn or UCLA. Right now, UConn is up 38-33 with 50 seconds to go towards halftime. In the West, okay, let's take a look at that really quickly. Arkansas beat High Point yesterday. They are playing the winner of Arizona versus Utah. And right now, Arizona is up 56-49 against Utah State. Excuse me. Texas is going to be playing Purdue. Right, Purdue did win earlier today against Miami, 79-69. And the Longhorns won yesterday against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. So they will be playing against Purdue. As far as things go in the South bracket, okay, you got Iowa winning against Florida, and Iowa's going to be playing Iowa's going to be playing Nebraska, and that'll be on March 26th. Illinois did win against VCU, and Houston won against Texas A&M, so Illinois is going to be playing Houston, and that will be on March 26th as well. As far as things go in the Midwest, Michigan won against St. Louis, and they are going to be playing the winner of this game tonight, Texas Tech or Alabama. And then finally, Tennessee won against Virginia, 79-72. Iowa State won 82-63, so Tennessee is going to play Iowa State. All right, and that is going to be the Sweet 16 matchup there. So, however, the winner of this game between Texas Tech and Alabama is going to play against Michigan. That game will be on the 27th. That'll be a fun one to cover, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. But let's try to preview this game right now as we speak in this moment in time. Okay, so the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Okay, they're coming off of a win against Akron. They won by a score of 91-71. Jalen Petty did lead the way with 24 points. He was 9 for 14 shooting-wise from the field, and he definitely went off. And he played very good basketball. He was really awesome out there for Texas Tech. And this is a guy, by the way, in Jalen Petty, who's been very strong this year. He's been very active for them, and he's been somebody that has really done an awesome job just scoring the basketball. His points per game is a little bit lower, though, averaging 9.9 points per game on 3.9 rebounds per game as well. But for him to just be able to have a good day, that is really awesome for him. And we'll see how he does tonight against Alabama. Meanwhile, the Crimson Tide, okay, LeBaron Philon Jr., this guy is just an absolute great player. He really is. He's very special. He put up 29 points in his last game in 36 minutes. He had 8 rebounds, 7 assists. He did turn the ball over 5 times, but he also did have 3 steals. Really, really looking forward to seeing what he can provide out there on the court tonight. As we are underway out in Tampa, Florida, or ready to get underway, I should say, let's make sure that we update the scoreboard right here. We are now 29 subscribers away, chat, from getting to the 8,700 marker. Just unbelievable. It's really awesome, man. All right, so let's make sure that we close this. We should be ready to get things going. Uncommon Truth says, what a freaking game. Yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Alabama for the win. Who are you guys rooting for in this game? Do you got the Tide or do you got the Raiders? Let us know down below. There's Grant McCasland, who is in his 3rd season as Texas Tech head coach. And here is the lineup for his team. So, for the Red Raiders, okay, Christian Anderson is going to be in the lineup. And he'll be at the 1. At the 2, it's going to be Jalen Petty. Lawan Watts is going to be over at the 3. And then at the 4, it'll be Luke Bamboy. There's Nate Oates, of course, as the Alabama head coach. Luke Bamboy is over at the 4. Donovan Atwell will be over at the 5. For Alabama, their starting 5, it'll be LeBaron Philon Jr. at the 1. And then you got Latrell Wrightsell Jr. playing over at the 2. And then at the 3, it'll be Amari Allen. London Jemison is going to be over at the 4. And Aiden Sherrill is at the 5. And so we are just about ready to get underway. It'll be Sherrill who is going to be going up against Atwell for the tip-off here. And we'll see how this does go. And actually, it will be Bamboy who's going up for the tip-off here. And it'll be against London Jemison. Interesting. And so, here we go. We are underway. Texas Tech loses the tip-off, and the ball is going to belong to Alabama. They're in their white and red uniforms, Alabama, and Texas Tech is in their red and white uniforms. Here's a three-point shot that's up and off the mark. It's no good. And the rebound taken by Texas Tech. They defeated Akron 91-71. Texas Tech, that is. Seeking back-to-back Sweet 16 performances. So at the top of the key, it'll be Christian Anderson. Anderson puts up a tray inside, and that one won't go. The ball gets tipped, and it'll go off the hands of LeBaron Philon Jr. The missing pieces, of course, Aiden Holloway for Alabama and JT Toppin for Texas Tech. JT had himself a phenomenal year before he ended up getting hurt. There's a floater inside. That one won't go. And the rebound is going to go to Lawan Watts. Watts gets it over at the top of the key. Drives it down the lane. He's stuck in traffic. He has to give it back over to Petty. And Petty's at the top of the key now over at the logo. Petty being heavily guarded and being guarded by Jemison. Petty takes it to the foul line, puts it up, and it just hits the back of the rim, goes down the drain, doesn't even hit the nets. We go. We have a shot that's up by Texas Tech. No good by Philon Jr. Watts got the rebound, and a foul was also called on Amari Allen. So again, folks, let us know what your final score predictions are for this game down below. Dirty Farmer is here. What's going on, man? He has the Tide winning 85-79. Texas Tech again going from left to right. They are in their red and white uniforms. Over at the top of the key, putting up a three-point shot. It's up by Watts, and that one's no good. and the rebound is going to go to Luke Bamboy, but he will get fouled. Bamboy was going up for the board there, and there was a little tug of the basketball between him and Allen, and they will say that it'll be red and white ball. Ball's going to be inbounded, and here's a shot that's up, and that's no good, and a defensive rebound. Jalen Petty missed the shot. Wrightsell got the board. Amari Allen for three on the other side. Not that time. Offensive rebound by Latrell Wrightsell, and Aiden Sherrill gets it over on the baseline, and he's going to try to hand it off here over to LeBaron Filan Jr., and there's a dunk. It's up, and it's good. Excellent play there. Sherrill, by the way, ended up having 15 points and 15 rebounds against Hofstra in his last game. Over at the top of the key, putting up a three-point shot, won't go. That was Lawan Watts, who missed that three. And now for Alabama, they got London Jemison, who takes a corner three-pointer. Count it, it's good. Man, oh man, we are now 29 subscribers away from getting to the 8,700 marker, chat. Again, thank you all so much for being on here. With a drive downhill, scissoring past the defense, trying to go up with a two, and actually getting it denied on the other side. That was Luke Bamboy with the block. London Jemison missed the dunk there. Lawan Watts grabs the rebound. Here's Atwell for three. That one is going to be good by Donovan Atwell with 16 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. Atwell was able to get a beautiful pass that was delivered all the way from Jalen Petty down underneath the baseline, or right at the baseline, underneath the basket. And so we are tied at 5 apiece. Crimson Tide going again from left to right, and here comes juggling Amari Allen towards the cup, and he makes it and ends up getting the two to give Alabama the lead back 7-5. So good basketball on both sides of the court. There's an air ball, though, on the other side. That was by Christian Anderson. He missed the three, and it'll be Alabama Crimson Tide ball. Man, oh man, JJ, you're going to be covering the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. I probably won't be able to do it, or I'm probably not going to be doing it, my friend. 7-5 Alabama. I haven't done any hockey games this year, so I'm probably not going to do it. What's up, Mark? How you doing, my friend? It's so good to see you on here. Terrible turnover there by LeBaron Filan Jr. Atwell slipped his hand in the cookie jar, and he got himself a steal. And here comes Texas Tech over towards the baseline. It's Josiah Mosley who goes into flight mode and ends up throwing it down with the left hand. Jalen Petty got the assist, and we're knotted up at 7 apiece out in Tampa. We played a little bit under 4.5 minutes so far in this first half. A catch-and-shoot three is up, and it's just off the mark by London Jemison. Offensive rebound by Taylor Bowen. Bowen over towards the outside to Houston Millette for a three, and that one is going to go. It is good. Nice play there to make it 10-7 Alabama. What a shot that was. Houston Millette ended up making a three. Didn't put up any points in his last game. Texas Tech with a three on the other side, and that one's no good either. 10-7 Alabama. And with the rock is going to be Christian Anderson, but there's going to be a stoppage in play, and we're going to have a TV timeout with 14:57 left to go. I'm going to take a very quick step off, all right? Don't go anywhere. I will be right back in just a few moments. There we go. Folks, the name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. So, again, the 5 that we got out there for Texas Tech, it's Petty, Tatwell, Anderson, Mosley, and Bryan all out there for Texas Tech. And for Alabama, they got Jemison, Allen, Philon Jr., Boy Bowen, and Maletti. Those are the starting 5 for the Tide. The Raiders are down by 3 so far in this game. We played about 5 minutes and 3 seconds so far today. How's everybody doing tonight? Let us know down below. Let's go. All right, 10-7 Alabama. Here's a catch-and-shoot trifecta, and that's no good. And there will be a rebound there that's taken over towards the top of the key by Texas Tech. It was an offensive board. Step back Jay is up, and it's no good by Jalen Petty. He missed it. And here come the Tide with a rebound that was LeBaron Philon Jr. And we have a 3 on the other side by LeBaron right off the dribble, and that's just what this guy does. This guy is an absolute killer from downtown if you leave him open. 13-7, Alabama is up by 6 with the rock again at the top of the perimeter. Is going to be Christian Anderson. Anderson looks to dump it off, and the ball actually got stolen away. He handed it off over to Josiah Mosley, and that was a big steal made there by Aiden Sherrill, and we'll have a foul on Josiah Mosley over towards the baseline, and another stoppage in play. It was in the act of shooting, and going to the line and shooting 2 free throws is going to be Lawan Watts. Or Latrell Wrightsell, I believe, is going to be shooting the free throws. Yes. First free throw, no good. 13-7, Alabama. Wrightsell is a guard. He's 6 feet 3 inches tall, 195 pounds. In his senior year from Omaha, Nebraska. And the second foul shot, he'll get that one to go.
Excellent.
It's a 14-7 Alabama lead against Texas Tech. Do not sleep on this Texas Tech team. They play a really good defense, and they are very well coached as well. 13 minutes left to go in this first half with 38 seconds to add on to that. Floater inside, no good. Taylor Bowen is going to get the ball, and he swings it around the timeline. He'll get it back, and he puts up a 3. He'll misfire it. And an offensive rebound, and the putback by Aiden Sherrill. It's up, and it's in with the right hand. Aiden Sherrill just able to get to his spot and puts it up and puts it on in. Nobody was there to box him out. Anderson looking to pass the hot potato around. He gives it all the way over to Mosley, who drives it down the lane, hands it off over to Watts, and Watts is able to float it up and float it on in with the baby hook. It's now back to a 7-point ball game, and it's Philon Jr. again looking to attack. Get past his defender, tries to lay it up and in, and he's fouled from behind by Mosley. He has a very quick step, and that's the one thing that you really just tend to notice a lot about Philon Jr., right? He was over at the top of the key, and as he was taking on Mosley, he just beat him right towards the punch because he was able to get that right foot, or he was just able to have that quick step with that right foot. LeBaron is at the line, and the free throw is no good that time. This year, as a foul shooter, by the way, for LeBaron Philon Jr., he's shooting 79% from the line. His free throws per game are at 6 this year. Last year, they were at 2.5. So they've certainly gone up. So we can get him more playing time. The offense has been more so in his... he's been a big focal point of the offense, for sure. And he makes the free throw.
Excellent.
Goes 1 for 2 from the line. 17-9, Alabama does lead it by 8 points. driving it down the lane, Lawan Watts, and he is going to turn it on over. He lost control of the basketball, and Amari Allen is going to inbound the ball here for Alabama. Allen's been one of those guys that's just a big pest on defense. He really is. The guy from Green Bay, Wisconsin, a freshman who is 6 feet 8 inches tall. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Dominic Barlow in a sense. Philadelphia 76ers Dominic Barlow. Here's a catch-and-shoot trifecta by Taylor Bowen, and he knocks it down over on the right corner. It's up, and it's good. 20-9 game as Alabama in cruise control so far. They lead it by 11. Obviously, plenty of time left to go just even in this first half. We have not even played 8 minutes so far. Petty back outside, and he'll hand it off and pass it over to Anderson for a three. That one won't fall, and here come the Tide. Tide are working very quickly. It'll be a step back J that's up, and it's no good. A misfired three there, and that was from LeBaron Phillips Jr. Texas Tech got the rebound, and Noah Williamson is going to get called for the foul. We'll have another timeout in the action, and we'll step off for just a quick second. Don't go anywhere. 20-9 Alabama. There we go. Yes, sir. All right, 20-9 is the score. Alabama is up by 11. By the way, Butterfly is here. What's going on, Butterfly? How are you doing? Good to see you on here. We already have 19 likes. Go Texas Tech. Go Longhorns as well. The women's and the men's. Let's go. What's up, Hobbs? How you doing, man? What's going on, dude? 20-9 is the score. Alabama is up by 11. 11:50 left to go in the first half of play. Phylon Jr. with 4 points. Allen has 2. Wrightsell with just 1. And as far as Texas Tech goes, they got Petty out there, Watts, Bamboy, Atwell, and Anderson. We are 29 subscribers away from getting to 8,700 subs. All right, 20-9 score. Texas Tech has only made 1 field goal in their last 4 minutes and 12 seconds of play. Petty's over at the top of the key, got the ball knocked loose, but he somehow, someway got it on back. Hands it off over to Anderson. Anderson with the pass, and Anderson is going to nearly throw it away, but it was taken back by Jalen Petty, and Petty goes up with a layup inside, and he's fouled. That was a really bizarre play because Petty got the ball knocked loose at first. It was by Allen, and then Petty got the ball back, and as soon as he gave it over to Bamboy, Bamboy then got the ball knocked loose, and it was supposed to actually, I thought, going to go into the hands of Atwell, but it went through his hands, and then Petty got it over on that baseline. And Jalen is going to try to earn his stripes at the line. And the first one is up, and it's good. One thing, if you're Alabama, you really need to try to make sure that you watch Jalen Petty, because this guy is very good at moving without the basketball. He's just as deadly, when he has the ball. He's really good without the ball, too. You got to watch out for him at all times. 20-10, Alabama leads it by 10 with 11:15 left to go in the first half of play. We do have a whistle called, and that'll be a foul on Bamboy. London Jemison, who got the rebound, ended up trying to attack, and Bamboy got called for the foul. On the inbound pass, it's Amari Allen, who gives it all the way over to LeBaron Philon. Philon over to the top of the key. Latrell Wrightsell with a catch-and-shoot three. Bingo! Excellent shot there, just off the nice little screen. He was just able to catch it, let it fly, and knock it on down. 10 minutes and 55 seconds left remaining here in this first half. We have a player that steps on out of bounds. It's LaJuan Watts, and so we have a turnover called on Texas Tech. LaJuan just stepped on out of bounds over towards that far sideline. 10:50 left to be played here in the first half. Alabama has the ball in their white and red uniforms as they go again from right to left. Looking to pivot and now bounce pass it is going to be Watts as he gives it back over to Anderson. Anderson over at the top of the key. This is now Philon who gives it up and puts up a shot, and that one is good. That one is good by him. Philon knocks it down, and it's a 26-10 start. My man is going off already. He just took a deep three off the dribble. He had a hand in his face, and he's nodding his head, and he is very happy so far. It's 26-10. Alabama is out in front. Let's go. Justin's here. What's going on, Justin? How you doing, man? Hey, JJ, not a big college hoops fan, but I saw that you were live and figured I'd stop in and show support. I appreciate you, man. Like 1,700 more subs since I've last checked. It is crazy. Unbelievable, man. I got you, dude. No worries. What's up, Pops? What's going on? DE, what's going on, man? Good to see you on here, too. Man, we got the baseball crew on here. Oh, it's awesome. That's so sick. Boy, oh boy, it's a 26-10 start. Alabama leads it by 16 against Texas Tech. So the schedule for tomorrow, chat, is that we are going to do the final Philly spring training game. That'll be at 12 o'clock. It might just be a scoreboard watch party because the game might just be on audio, but we'll still be live for it. And then tomorrow night, we got the Philadelphia 76ers. Tuesday, we are off. We are off on Tuesday. We are taking the day off. We'll be, as far as content goes, we'll be taking the day off. And then Wednesday night, we're back at it with the Sixers. And Thursday, it's opening day, man. It's opening day. We are also going to be doing March Madness on Thursday. However, I did want to also mention this too. After the Sixers game is done, so I'm filling in for Philly Take with RB for the Sixers game. But after the Sixers game is done, I am going to be testing out the 3D for that Giants New York Yankees game. So if you guys do want to come on and see how it looks, I mean, we'll be able to test that out, and that'll be really, really awesome and set up our stream that way. So that's going to be very, very awesome. And I'm very, very excited about that. So that'll be cool. That'll be really cool. I can't wait to test out this 3D. I really want to make sure that it works fine, and I want to have a test stream for it. I obviously have to fill in for my guy, RB. He asked me months ago if I could do it, and I said absolutely I would do it for my guy. Shout out to Philly Take with RB, huge Sixers content creator over on the YouTube side of things. It's a really cool opportunity, and I obviously could not pass that up. You know, I got to fill in for my guy. Whenever he gives me the call, I got to pinch hit. You know, that's just how it goes. But don't worry, after the game is done, yes, we're going to test out the 3D stuff, and we'll be watching that Giants game. 26-10, Alabama is up by 16 points. So the lineup for Texas Tech, they got Watts, they got Bamboy, they got Petty, Atwell, and Anderson. And speaking of Watts, he'll go down the lane, try to put up a runner inside. That one won't fall. Alabama is going to try to take it over towards the cup, and it'll be a layup attempt by Allen. Allen actually passed it, and it'll go into the hands of Bull Bowen. Bull Bowen will pass it again. Three-point shot by Wrightsell. Close but not quite. Offensive rebound by Amari Allen. And Allen gives it back over to the top of the key. And here's a deep three-point shot. That one won't fall. And yet another rebound by Allen, and he's going to get fouled. Amari Allen being active on the glass over these last two offensive rebounding possessions that they've had. That's now, 4 chances for Alabama just on this play. There was a foul that was called. Dribble handoff that's going to go all the way over to the left side. And it'll be Bull Bowen who gets it. He'll deliver it back over to Allen again. Allen at the top of the key looking to try to cross dribble here and take it down the lane. And the ball gets punched on out of his hands. And it'll reset. They will actually say that a foul was going to be called on Lawan Watts. Let's see again here. As Allen was just driving it down over towards the lane. That thing just got absolutely swatted out of his hands. And there was some contact made, and that's why he's going to go to the line. Allen at the charity stripe. First foul shot, and it's no good. It hits the back of the rim, and it plops on out. Amari Allen, a freshman who's 6 feet 8 inches tall, putting up 11.6 points per game, and 7 rebounds as well. He has 2 points so far today. He's 1 for 4 from the field, looking to go 1 for 2 from the line, and he does. Excellent. It's a 27-10 start for Alabama with 9:25 left to go here in the first half. With the rock at the top of the key is going to be Anderson. Anderson works around the screen, lets it fly, and it rims out at the last second. It tried to twirl on in, but it twirled on out instead. Alabama got the rebound, and here's a three-point shot by Bertha, and that's misfired again. Alabama with another offensive rebound. Here's another three-pointer. That's no good. The ball's going to go on out of bounds, and we're going to have another Alabama offensive rebound. And it'll be Amari Allen who subs on out for the Crimson Tide. LeBaron Filan Jr. is going to come back on in as well. A lot of offensive boards for this Alabama team. The ball will be inbounded as it goes towards the near side. And it'll be Taylor Bull Bowen who gets it. And now hands it back off over to Filan Jr. who turns it over as it's stolen away, and the layup is up, and it's good by Christian Anderson. Anderson stuck his hand in the cookie jar and was able to just take it coast to coast, and the layup was good. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this first half of play. Alabama again going from right to left, and Texas Tech is going from left to right. They'll swing it around the timeline. And here's a handoff and a catch-and-shoot three. That's up, and that's no good. Offensive rebound yet again by Alabama. That's been the main story of this game. They're getting so many possessions. Here's a three-point shot by Filan. That's no good. And another offensive rebound again for Alabama. They're going to try to take it towards the baseline. The baseline J's up. It's no good. The ball is rebounded again by Alabama, and it'll head on out of bounds as Jaleel Bertha, who got the board, just threw it away. and it'll be Texas Tech basketball. Golly, how many chances have they had already? They're getting out-rebounded Texas Tech 24-8. 12 offensive boards for Alabama in this game so far, and that's been the main storyline. Here's a catch-and-shoot three by Texas Tech, and they are just 1 for 10 from downtown as that one goes out at the last second. We'll have a timeout taken. A foul was just called on Aiden Sherrill for Alabama, and a TV timeout with 7:55 left to go in the first half. Man, this is quite a game so far. What's up, Shantae? Mama, we made it to opening day. Let's go. True of 5 is here. What's going on? How you doing? Thanks for stopping back on by. Appreciate you. I really do. Folks, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. UConn, by the way, is tied with UCLA, 44-44. They are in the second half of that game with 14:30 left to go. And that's the only other game that's on now. Purdue won today 79-69 against Miami. Kentucky ended up losing to ISU. And so ISU is moving on to the Sweet 16. They won 82-63. St. John's, they ended up winning against the Kansas Jayhawks. 67-65 was the score of that game. Who else do we have? We had the Volunteers up 79-72, winning against the Virginia Cavaliers. Iowa, they did win against Florida 73-72. What a game that was. And we got to cover that. The Arizona Wildcats, they won 78-66 against the Utah Aggies. Those are all the scores around March Madness today. As we mentioned before, UCLA taking on UConn. It's a 44-44 game that is in the second half of play with 13:56 left to go. Oh, man. We are now 28 subscribers away from getting to 8,700 subs. You guys are the absolute best. What a blowout it's been so far for Alabama, but obviously that can change. They're just getting out-rebounded. They're getting outclassed. Texas Tech, that is 33-10 on the glass. Is that correct? 24-8 on the glass, excuse me, but that's still not good. Half of the rebounds that Alabama has had have been offensive boards. They're also out-assisting Texas Tech 7-3 in that category as well. So it's Allen, Sherrill, Bull, Bowen, Berthia, and Maletti that are all out there for Alabama. Watts, Petty, Atwell, Anderson, and Mosley are in there for Texas Tech, and they will have the rock. They're going to dish it around the timeline, and there's a catch-and-shoot three-point shot. That's misfired. It's up, and it's no good. So not a good shot there from Lawan Watts. London Jemison gets the rebound. Provides a bad pass, though, and the ball is going to be turned on over as it goes on out of bounds. Let's do this. Let's make sure that we do this. Okay. 7:35 left to go in the first half of play. And getting it over at the top of the key is going to be Christian Anderson. Anderson with a handoff and knifing his way, getting down the lane is Lawan Watts for a 2, and it's good. Lawan Watts able to rattle that one on in, and it's 27-14. Atwell with 3 points, Sherrill with 6, and he leads the way for Alabama so far. 27-14, 7:05 left to go in this first half so far. getting it over at the top of the left elbow and passing it into the dunker spot is Amari Allen, who finds Aiden Sherrill for a 2, and Sherrill's going to get fouled, and they'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Just excellent pick-and-roll offense. It was Amari who got the assist. He saw that the defense was coming, and then Sherrill just went on down the lane and was able to lay it up and lay it on in. The foul was on Atwell. Aiden goes to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, and he converts.
Excellent.
7 minutes left to go in this first half, and we will have another stoppage in play. Atwell is going to sub on out, and Leon Horner is now on in. All eyes on Christian Anderson, who wants to ISO here. He's at the logo, gets past the screen, puts up a three-point shot. Count it. It's good. Christian Anderson with a three-pointer, and it's now Jemison who gets it on the left side. Jemison hands it off over to Allen. Allen back over to Jemison again. And some pick-and-roll offense as Jemison cuts through the lane, goes up with a 2 inside. That one's no good. He could not get that one to go. Not a good shot there by him. Anderson again goes to the top of the key. Now backs up over towards the logo once more. He gets a pick. And Anderson's going to find a rolling man over to the basket. And it's Lewan Watts. And Lewan Watts is going to lose the ball, went on out of bounds. And it'll be last touched by the Raiders. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this first half of play. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, chat. We appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. Raiders are actually going to get the ball back, and it'll be Watts who drives it inside, tries to get past 2 defenders, and throws the ball away. It'll be picked up by Alabama. A catch-and-shoot 3 is up by Philon. No can do that time. Philon misfired the 3. He'll get a steal, though, on the other side, and he'll hand it off, and here's a 2 that's up, and it is good by Wrightsell. Latrell Wrightsell had 11 points in his last game in 29 minutes of play. 5:46 left to go in the first half, and it's a 15-point lead for Alabama. We got to step aside once again. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back in just a few moments. Alrighty, boy oh boy, 5 minutes and 37 seconds left here in this first half of play. And we have another couple of substitutions coming on in. Donovan Atwell will sub on in for Lewan Watts. There's a layup inside by Jalen Petty right on off the dribble as he scooped and scored, and Jalen Petty is able to knock that thing down. 32-19 is the score. And just like that, Alabama comes up with the response on the other side. Noah Williamson got the ball underneath the basket. Amari Allen did a good job passing that thing right through a couple of defenders. Nobody could stop it, and Williamson was able to get the layup to go. So that makes it a 34-19 game. Bad pass again by Texas Tech, and another turnover. Philon caught it in stride, and a catch-and-shoot 3 is up, and that one is in. What a shot by Wrightsell once again, 37-19. He has been an absolute dog from downtown. He has made 3 threes in this game, if you can believe that. And he is 3 for 5 shooting wide from the field. Another off-balance layup is up, and it's no good by Josiah Mosley. Mosley couldn't hit the shot there. Alabama looks to swing it around the timeline. 5 line, zigzagging down the lane, kicks it back outside, and another three-pointer by Alabama. Not that time, and we have a foul called, and that will be against Taylor Bull Bowen. Just not able to get that play off there cleanly. Oh man. 37-19. Luke Bamboy is going to sub on in for Texas Tech, and Josiah Mosley is going to head on out with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. At the top of the perimeter, taking it towards the left side of the lane is Anderson, who drives it downhill against a couple of defenders. Now he's looking to pass it towards the outside, gives it over to Petty. Petty zigzags across the lane. The ball is blocked, and it'll be going on out of bounds. And we have another stoppage. All right, so Petty missed the layup. Texas Tech got the rebound. And it'll be another official TV timeout with 3:58 left to go in this first half of play. Boy, oh boy. Man, I'll tell you what, Alabama's playing really strong defense. They really are. They're playing very good defense against this Texas Tech team. And they're just sort of outclassing them on both sides. I mean, that's the one thing I do have to say. They're obviously shooting the ball better. They're playing very good on the defensive side of the ball. Alabama's made 5 more threes. Their field goal percentage is up by 8% against this Texas Tech team. They look like that they're the better team so far. And again, like that can change, guys, because we're not even done with the first half. But this is the type of start. If you're an Alabama fan, you got to be happy. You really do. You got to be happy with how they started off today. And Nate Oates should feel pretty proud, or pretty satisfied, I should say, with how things have gone today. Oh, man. I have a winning streak with the games I watch with JJ. Do you? Do you really? That's pretty cool. It's actually pretty sick, man. Is the Phillies game on cable tomorrow? Let's look that up right now while we actually think about it. I don't think it is. It's the last one, too. Let's look. No. It's not on cable. Wonder if it's going to be shown on the Rays network. I guess not. What time is the Sixers game tomorrow? Can't wait to be on for basketball. They play... What time did they play? 7? The game must be on, like... Yeah, okay, it is on at 7. They play against the Thunder. Oof, that's going to be tough. That's not going to be easy. No. Oh, man. 100% so far. Really? Damn. That's cool. 37-19, Alabama does lead it by 18 points. They are 24-9 on the season. Texas Tech, they finished the season 23-10. Let's make sure that we put this down here and have Texas Tech back up over here. Yes. Okay, 37-19. Texas Tech has the rock, and it'll be Anderson who dumps it off towards the far right side, and that's to Jalen Petty. Petty at the top of the key. He's trapped. He'll swing it towards the left side of the wing. Petty looking to try to get the ball back. And instead it'll be Anderson who's stuck on the baseline. He has to pass it now. Finds a cutting man over towards the basket. And that's Leon Horner who makes the 11-foot floater. And he puts it up and puts it on in. 37-21. And boy, did they need that bucket there. They really did. Alabama trying to initiate their offense. All attention is on LeBaron Philon Jr. He's facilitating. He's passing it. And the three is up, and it's good by Noah Williamson. Knocking it down from that far right wing. And it's now 40-21. Alabama leads it by 19 points already. Texas Tech for a two. Not that time. Way off the mark. And that was LeBaron Philon Jr., who grabbed the rebound. He puts up a three. That one won't fall either. Petty gets the rebound. Jalen Petty wants to cross on over, and Philon is guarding him. Petty looks to get a screen, takes it towards the right wing, nearly lost his handles, and now has to get it back over towards the top of the key, and he does. Dribbles with the left, crosses over to the right, crosses back over again to the left, and he dumps it back off, and it goes towards the near side, and it'll be the Donovan Atwell when we have a whistle called. A whistle is going to be called, and we're going to have some more substitutions. Aiden Sherrill will come on in for Alabama. Josiah Mosley is going to return on into the game for Luke Bamboy. Latrell Wrightsell is going to come on out of the game for Alabama for now. There's 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in this first half of play. Let's go. Very good stuff. 40-21. And the Tide are up by 19 points. They've been outclassing this Texas Tech team so far today. It'll be Anderson on the inbound pass, and he will pass the hot potato to Jalen Petty, who gets stuck into his tracks. Petty back, and a floater is up, and it is going to be no good, but there's a foul called. And the foul is on Amari Allen. And Leon Horner is going to head on over to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Alabama's cooking. Yes, they are. Foul shot number 1, good as gold, to make it a 40-22 game. That's so cool. There's a father and son that are at the game. The son is on top of the dad, and is he giving him a kiss? He just put his mouth on his face. Oh, that's so sweet. He looks so happy. The son's sitting right on the dad's shoulders. That is just, again, what makes this time of the year so special, you know? Happy that they found that and that they showed that on TV, because those are the feel-good stories that we love to see. So Horner's second foul shot is good. The ball is going to be swung around the timeline for Alabama. The ball finds the open shooter. That's Houston Maletti, and he knocks down a 3 to make it 43-23 with 1:55 seconds to go. Maletti with 6 points. He's made both of his shots from downtown. Another three-pointer by Texas Tech, and it's airballed, and it'll go on out of bounds. Christian Anderson just having a very tough game so far. Not being able to make a lot of his field goals. He's just 2 for 7 shooting-wise from the field. 98 seconds left to go in this first half of play. It's Alabama basketball. Philon over at the top of the key delivers it, and it goes into the hands of Bull Bowen. One more on the outside to Sherrill, and Sherrill's tray is good. He knocks it down. Man, 427 three-pointers made this season. That's tied for 5th most in their history, in their program history, that is. All right, here we go again. It'll be Christian Anderson who gets the rock, but then he throws it away, and Alabama has numbers on the other side. A catch-and-shoot 3, and they are on a 9-0 run. Houston Maletti off the beautiful pass by LeBaron Philon Jr. They found him out in transition, got it right into the pocket of the shooter's hands, and all he had to do is just catch it and just fire it up and put it on in right at the sweet spot. Jalen Petty misses an 8-foot pull-up jump shot. Taylor Bowen is going to get the rebound. LeBaron Jr. gets it back at the top of the key, swings it around the timeline, and he will put up a 3-point shot. It's up and off the mark. And we have a foul called. It's a loose ball foul on Aiden Sherrill. A 9-0 run by Alabama, by the way, over these last couple of minutes of play. 21.8 seconds left here in this first half. It's a 26-point lead for the Tide. And we will have some free throws coming on up. And at the line, it'll be Mario Akuntak. Only played 1 minute in his last game. This is a 1-on-1 situation, and he won't be able to capitalize there, but they're going to say a loose ball foul is going to be called on London Jemison, who tried to box out. It was Donovan Atwell. It was. Tried to box him out, and gets called for a foul there. Now it's Leon Horner who's going to go on over to the foul line with 21.2 seconds left to go. Horner takes 2 dribbles. The free throw is no good. It goes in and out. And the rebound goes to Alabama again. 15 seconds left to go in this first half of play. Alabama is in no particular hurry. 10 seconds left on the game clock. It's Philon Jr. who has it and on the top of the left wing. He throws it, and he throws it away. And it'll be stolen. And the shot is up, and it's good. And we are going to go on into halftime. Leon Horner got the steal and just dropped a floater in the air. And the anvil was good. And we're going to go into halftime. It's a 49-25 game so far. Alabama has just been dominating this one against Texas Tech. And we'll see what the second half does have in store. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you very, very soon. Folks, thank you all so much for being on here. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Alabama is up by 24 points, by the way. They lead at 49-25. What we're actually going to do, chat, really quickly, is the The UConn game is on right now. They're taking on UCLA. There's 6 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in the first half of that game. So what we'll actually do is, so this game is currently in halftime, okay? That game is on TNT. We can get it, right? Can we get the game? I think we can. I think we can get that game. Because it's on TNT. At least it's supposed to be on TNT. Huskies playing against UCLA. Why does it say it's on TNT? Is it on True TV? Maybe it's on True TV. True TV? No. It is on TNT, I guess. Weird. Where's everybody tapping on in from? Let us know down below. Let us know down below, chats. Here is UCLA's lineup. They got Dent, Perry, Jamerson, Williams, and Freeney all out there. And then UConn, they got Carabanu at, 25 points. Reed Jr. is 8. Mullins is 10. What's up, chat? Oh, so good to see you guys. Alabama and Texas Tech are in halftime right now. It's a 49-25 game. I think that this game is on TNT. Yep, okay, good. All right, so there's 6 minutes and 58 seconds left in this game. Here's what we're going to do, chat, because I think that halftime is going to be a little bit of time for this Alabama game, and we will obviously go back to it. I mean, no doubt about it. But I think that what we'll do is we will do the rest of this UConn game first against UCLA. And we will have to change this scoreboard here. Let's make sure that we do that. So UConn against UCLA. Here it is. 58-54. Here's a shot that's up, and that's no good. And so UCLA is going from right to left. UCLA is going from left to right. UConn is going from right to left here. This is what we'll do. This looks a lot better. 6 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in this game. UConn playing UCLA, and we have a foul that's going to be called. So the winner of this game, if we take a look at the brackets, the winner of this UConn UCLA game will play against Michigan State. They have not set a date or a time for this game just yet. We'll get back to the Alabama game in a little bit. They are in halftime right now. So we will just stick with this UConn UCLA game. And then once the Alabama game is back on, we'll just go back over there. At the top of the key, getting it over towards the left side and swinging it around the timeline, that's going to be Clark. Clark hands it off, and there's a shot that's up, and it is good. That was Reed Jr., who was able to knock it on down. 58-54 is the score. Terrace Reed Jr. able to hit that 9-foot hook shot. Xavier Booker got the rebound. And Sky Clark is now going to be on the perimeter. They'll swing it again around the timeline, and Clark goes up for a 2, and that's going to go on out at the last second. Sorry about this. Is that better? No. Is this better? Yes. Good. How about UConn, man? 1 field goal in their last 5 minutes. Unbelievable. 5:25 left to go. UConn has the ball. It'll be a handoff from Reed Jr. all the way over to Ross for a 3. And that is no good, but there is a foul called on Trent Perry, and that'll stop the clock with 5:23 left to go. Oh, man. What's going on? Bravens is here. How are you doing? He says, hello from Baltimore. Go Ravens, O's, and UMD. My guy, Bravens. By the way, I know a guy who does Baltimore Orioles games here on YouTube, and he does an awesome job. His name is BW. They call him the Bird Watcher. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but mods, if you do want to drop his link down below, I would really appreciate that. 5:23 left to go here in the second half of this game. We'll get back, of course, to the Alabama game. They are currently in halftime right now. So we're just going to finish off doing this UConn game first, and then we'll get back to Alabama versus Texas Tech. Just want to let you guys know that that's what's happening right now. No other games are on except for this one. 5:23 left to go here in the second half of this game. Good to see you on here, my friend. Let's give you a little fist pump. Let's go. Foul shot number 2 is up, and it's good. And so is foul shot number 3 by Braylon Mullins. Yes, sir. 61-54. UConn up by 7, and they will play Michigan State. Whoever wins this game, they will play them in the Sweet 16. Down the lane, scissoring past the defense is Dent, and Dent tries to lay it up and in. No good. Rebounded over on the far side by Silas Damari Jr. Here's Jaden Ross with a 7-foot dunk in the air. It's up, and it's good! It's a 63-54 game. UConn is up by 9. UCLA just 5 bench points today. UConn has 15. A shot is up, and it is blocked and denied by Caravan. Terrace Reed Jr. got the rebound, and we have a technical foul called on UCLA. With 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in this game right now. Boy, oh boy. Technical foul called on UCLA. I believe that the foul is going to be called against Mick Cronin. I do. For chirping with the referees. The free throw, good, to make it a 10-point lead, 64-54, with 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. And here's foul shot number 2, and that's good as well. Excellent shots made there to make it 65-54. UConn up by 11. Man, he's getting heated. He is. He's really getting heated. 4:41 left to go in this second half of play between UConn and UCLA. It's a 7-0 run by the Huskies. And we will have a redo of the inbound here. 4:40 left to go in the second half of play here. And then once again, we'll get back to that Alabama game once the timeout or once halftime is officially over. 4:25 left to go. UConn trying to take advantage of a mismatch, and they do, and they'll make it 67-54. It's a 9-0 run over the last minute. That was Braylon Mullins who got the layup to go, and a timeout's going to be taken by UCLA. In baseball season, what we do is this thing called MLB Diamond Zone. Diamond Zone is really cool because what we get to do is we do an NFL Red Zone edition of that for baseball. And we change the scores. It's really easy to follow along if you're a baseball fan like me. So can't wait to bring that back during the MLB season. And we also do radio play-by-play for the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Eagles, mainly on this channel. That is the heartbeats. But we're adding in some March Madness. We're getting our hands involved with that a little bit. And also we did the World Baseball Classic, which was just chef's kiss. It was so good. But we will definitely be covering some more March Madness games. Definitely still learning more about the college hoop sides of things, but hopefully you guys do enjoy. BW, drop your link down below, my friend. We have somebody that tunes on into the Orioles games, and he's also a Ravens fan as well. So please, 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 please drop that link down below. Get him. Get them as you come, my friend. But hopefully you're feeling better, my friend. 67-54 is the score between the Huskies and UCLA. Dropping a like it's hot, says Orioles bird watcher. Okay, Snoop Dogg and Pharrell. Okay. What's going on, man? I appreciate you. 67-54. Huskies are up by 13 points. They did just take a timeout. So UCLA is down by 13. Alabama and Texas Tech will get started in a little bit for the second half. The first half is done over there. Again, 49-25 is the score. There's BW's link. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. We are 24 subscribers away from getting to 8,700 subscribers. And again, thank you all so much for tuning on in. You guys are awesome. How many people do we have tuning on in right now? We got 109 people tuning on in. We have 28 likes. Make sure, again, that you guys hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. One more spring training game. BW says, I'm getting hyped. We all are. We all are. It's that time of the year. It's March Madness in the prime, and it's MLB regular season coming on up on Wednesday night. Beautiful stuff. Yes, sir. 67-54. The Huskies lead it by 13 points. Caravan has been a shooting machine tonight. 27 points for him, 4 boards, 1 assist, and also Teron Reed Jr. 10 rebounds, 8 points, and 2 dimes as well. UCLA just has 1 timeout left. UConn has 2. Each team still has a challenge left to go. It's a 67-54 game. UConn Huskies in the driver's seat for now, but yet again, this UCLA team has certainly shown a lot of fight throughout this whole entire season, and that's just in their DNA. So it's not over just yet. 4:18 left to go in this second half of play. Booker, Dent, Clark, Perry, and Freeney are out there for UCLA. And Dent is going to inbound it here. We'll see how this is going to go. Clark trying to get some separation, and he does. And Clark's just going to hand it off again over to Dent. Dent will get the handoff back again over towards the right side of the wing as UCLA goes from left to right. Dent looks to pass it, hands it back off, and gives it over to Freeney. Freeney takes it over to the baseline. This baseline J is way too short. And Reed comes away with rebound number 11 in this game. 2 more points than he gets his double-double. And it's Reed again, driving downhill, looking to hand it off and get it back over to Dermay, that is. And we have a 3-pointer that's up, and it's no good. And the rebound's going to be chased down by Dent. Dent got the board. It fell out of a Husky's hand. 2-point shot won't go. And an offensive rebound and a foul also called on Braylon Mullins. Looked like Donovan Dent got the board. And then as the shot went up in the air, I mean, he missed the shot, and then he just grabbed his own offensive rebound, Donovan Dent. Oh, boy. So we're going to have some foul shots coming on up for Xavier Booker, who's a 70.5% foul shooter, and the first one is up, and the first one is good. UCLA versus UConn. Winner plays Michigan State. Foul shot number 2, and now it's a 12-point game, but Booker did miss the second free throw. Made the first one, just not the second one. 3:20 left to go in the second half of play here. And it's going to be UConn ball, pick and roll offense, and a jam is up, and it's good. Nice play by Teron Reed Jr., or Terrace Reed Jr., that is. Jaden Ross got the steal, and he made himself the dunk there. Sky Clark rolls down the lane with a head of steam. He's looking to pass it and now has to back up his defender and somehow, some way makes the layup. I mean, he was heavily guarded there. He had no breathing room and had to turn around and make a circus shot, and he got it to go. It's a 12-point lead with 2:40 left to go in the second half. Still plenty of time left to go, but UCLA has got to get stops. No doubt about it. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to be played. It's Perry over on the right side guarding Smith. Smith will deliver it over to Mullins, and Mullins throws it away. It's stolen by Perry, who tries to go coast to coast, but he gets it stolen back by Smith. Smith picked his pocket and was like, let me show you something, young fella. 2:05 left to go in this second half, and they're just going to hand it off again, and the ball is going to go on over to Caravan. Caravan with another dump-off pass over to Smith. Smith with 8 seconds left on the shot clock, and we have another foul drawn with 1:51 left to go in the second half here. Man, we got some nice back and forth. Yes, sir. Texas Tech got their Raider rash flaring up, says the Grill Doctor. Yes, we will definitely get back to that game for sure. Once it is back on. They're still in halftime, folks. Terrace Reed Jr. is at the line. He's a 58% free throw shooter. Braven says, I'm so excited for this season, too. Yes, sir. Foul shot number 1. He puts it up, and the basketball gods say no, and the ball's going to be rebounded by Booker. Booker with an outlet pass, and it goes towards the right side. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Booker towards the near corner. Zips it all the way around the timeline. Driving downhill is Daly Jr. The layup is no good. He tried to get the rebound, and he is fouled by Ross with 96 seconds left to go. Ross just tried to box him out, and he gets called for a little push there. Ross is going to go back on over towards the scorer's table and over towards the sideline, and I think that they're going to challenge this. I do. Jalen Ross is fouled out with 11 points. He's going on over to the sideline, so now are they challenging this is my question. They are not. So that's going to do it for Jalen Ross. I saw the stoppage in play, and I did see a ref going over to the scorer's table, so that's why I was wondering if they were going to do that. Foul shot number 1, in and out it goes. The person that's at the line is Eric Daly Jr. Daly has 12 points. He is 5 for 11 tonight. Free throw number 2, off the mark as well, corralled by Reed Jr. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go, and we're going to stop as we have another foul called. And Trent Perry is going to sub on out, and Eric Freeney will come on in. The foul was on Sky Clark. 89 seconds left to go as Silas Demari Jr. is going to head on over to the line and try to give UConn a 13-point lead. He'll take 2 dribbles. He looks at the rim. The form is up, and it's nothing but net. He knocks it down. 70-57 with 1:29 left to go. And it looks like that Alabama Texas Tech game is coming back on in just a few seconds. And we will head back on over there. 70-57. One more free throw. And nothing but net again.
Excellent.
All right, so 1:29 left to go in this game. All right, so UConn is up by 14. What we're going to do is we're going to switch back to the other game very, very quickly. And we are just going to do the rest of that, I should say. UCLA is going to throw it over towards the near side, and we have another foul called. So let's switch games. Let's go back to this Texas Tech-Alabama game. and just call the rest of that, as it looks like that the other game is done. This is the one that we were calling anyway, so might as well just get back on over to it. 19:13 left to go in the second half of this game. It's a 49-48 ball game. 49-28 ball game, that is, excuse me. We played about 47 seconds into this second half so far. Alabama's going from left to right now, and Texas Tech will be moving from right to left. On the perimeter is Phylon Jr. Phylon Jr. with a nice little pass over to Latrell Wrightsell again. Latrell Wrightsell, this guy has been on fire from three-point range. Wrightsell in this ball game so far. May I interest you in 3 threes on 6 attempts, and how about this? 4 field goals on 7 tries. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? 52-28 is the score, and we have another stoppage in play. Latrell Wright will get called for the foul. It is a 73-57 game between UCLA and UConn. And UConn is 56 seconds away from going back to the Sweet 16. Oh, boy. All right. So we played about a minute and a half, and we are going to have another three-point shot, but that one's not going to count. They will call a foul on the floor on Amari Allen. Hobbs sets his roll tide. They're up by 24, my friend. Michigan gonna whoop whoever wins anyway, says DJ. What's up, DJ? How you doing, man? Shout out to you. Ball's going to be inbounded. Texas Tech has it. They're going to swing the ball again around the timeline. Here's a catch-and-shoot 3. That is way too short. And on the follow-through, on the floater, it's up and it's in by Donovan Atwell. Atwell is the one who makes the floater off the missed 3 by Jalen Petty. Here's another three-point shot by London Jemison. That's no good, and Texas Tech is going to get the rebound because the ball ends up going on out of bounds, and it'll be Texas Tech ball, last touch by Alabama. Alabama so far picking up just where they left off. What we're going to do, we're going to do this. And then we'll just do this. There we go. Aiden Sherrill is going to get called for a foul after Lawan Watts got the steal. There was a foul called on Aiden, and we will have some free throws coming on up. So tomorrow we got our final Phillies game that we'll be covering. And then tomorrow night we got the Sixers. Sixers play at 7 o'clock against the OKC Thunder. Then we're off on Tuesday. We're taking the day off on Tuesday, because why the heck not? And then Wednesday we got Sixers again, and Thursday we're back at it with opening day, and we got March Madness as well. It's a 52-33 game because the first foul shot by Lawan Watts was no good, and the second one, he'll drain that.
Excellent.
Sherrill with 10 points and 3 fouls so far today. 52-33, Alabama leads it by 19 points. They will zip the ball again around the timeline. It's Watts trying to play defense all over Jemison, and Jemison's 3 is up, and it's good to make it 55-33. Alabama's just pouring it on as they lead it by 22 points, and we're not even 3 minutes through this second half so far. Alabama is 2 for 4 from downtown. They'll swing the basketball around the timeline. Petty again over towards the far side, and the shot is up, and the shot is gonna not go that time by Donovan Atwell. Rebounded by Wrightsell. Gives it down the lane. Lost the ball, actually, and it'll head on out of bounds. Damn. So UCLA lost to UConn, and they're going to be going up against Michigan in the Sweet 16. Inbound pass over towards the far right side. We got a handoff that goes all the way over to right cell again. Right cell now on the corner. Hands it off, and the shot's up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Maletti. Maletti towards the outside. Here's another three-pointer. That is way off the mark. Texas Tech looking to just try to get back into this game. The three-point shot is no good. Offensive rebound, and the layup that's up and put back on in is from Josiah Mosley. He got it to go. That was certainly good, and that's what you want to see if you're Texas Tech. Here's another three by Alabama. They respond again. Latrell Wrightsell now has 5 threes in this game. He is unconscious, and he is going off like Aaron Nesmith. I mean, like, he is just red hot in this game. Unbelievable. 58-35, and 15:40 left to go in the second half of this one. On the box out there is Wrightsell. He pokes the ball loose from Watts, and the ball is going to still remain, or is going to go to to Alabama, that is. And we're going to take a timeout. All right, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a few moments. We'll see you very, very soon. Oh, boy. All right. It's a 58-35 game so far. The name is Jason Joseph. We are now 4 subscribers away, chat, from getting to 8,680 subs. Let's go. All right. Don't spam the chat. Goodbye. You're done. Adios. DJ Gene is here. What's going on, man? What's going on, dude? How are you doing, my friend? 58-35 is the score. 23-point lead for Alabama with 15:32 left to go here in this game so far. All right, 20 field goals made on 17 assists. And here we go. Alabama has the rock again. It'll be Jemison who takes it over towards the left side, hands it off over to Amari Allen, and Allen's layup is up, and that one is good. 15:05 left to go here in the second half of this game. And this one has been a doozy so far. It's 60-35. Alabama just taking complete control over this game. Texas Tech has just been way out of sorts. So the ball's going to go down over on the far block. And Texas Tech will try to posterize. That's Josiah Mosley looking to try to get his teammates involved. And that one won't work. It's Leon Horner who made the 9-foot floater with 14:42 left in the second half. And Alabama's going to have the ball. Amari Allen at the top of the key. Allen looking to try to get some space. Dumps it off towards the near side. Allen will get it back. Allen crosses over. Allen hands it off over to Philon Jr., who's been a little bit cold in this second half so far. Can't hit the layup, though. And the rebound's going to go all the way to Josiah Mosley for Texas Tech. Mosley on the outside. We'll give it over to Petty. Petty downhill, back over to Mosley again, and Mosley gets the ball stripped, and it'll head on out of bounds. Mosley will sub on out, and Luke Bamboy is going to sub back on in for Texas Tech. Again, it is 60-37. Alabama leads it by 23 points with 13:59 left to go here in quarter number 2. Layup is up inside, and that is going to be a foul called on Latrell Wrightsell. DJ says 58 and 35 must be hella good cheaters. It's funny, man. You're funny. I bet you the same guy's been trying to call me. Damn. 60-39. Lawan Watts makes the first foul shot. And free throw number 2 coming on up right now, and that's good. So it's 60-39.
Excellent.
All right, fast ball movement here. It's going to go on over towards the right side. They'll swing it around, and there's Wrightsell for another 3, and he gets fouled in the act of shooting, and he will head to the line to shoot not 1, not 2, but 3 free throws coming on up for Wrightsell. Still got 140 people tuning on in. Again, folks, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Wrightsell is at the line, and the first free throw is up, and it is no good. One second, chat. There we go. Very, very good. I thought Bama was going to be up in smoke. Boy, was I wrong, says Chris. I hear you, man. I hear you loud and clear. Yep. I hear you loud and clear. Layup inside. That one won't go. 13:23 left to go, and we have another foul called. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Big shout out to you. Again, folks, if you are just tuning on in for the very first time, let us know where you guys are tuning on in from. We love to hear more about you guys. We really, really do. It's always a pleasure to just be able to create a really good sense of community. You know, I love doing play-by-play, but obviously I love hearing about you guys as well. What got you guys into basketball? Where are you guys tuning on in from? Did you guys go to Alabama or Texas Tech? Or you just into watching them play? Let me know down below. I'm trying to actually get more on into it. Let me know which team I should actually root for down below. If I should get on into a team, who should I become a fan of? Is my question to you, chat. 13:23 left in this second half of play. It's a 22-point lead. Alabama just in cruise control right now. Phylon is going to get it over on the right side, but he throws it away. And Texas Tech is going to get it on back. Leon Horner got the steal. Horner on the left side. Looks to dump it off and give it back over to Anderson. Anderson down the lane. Tips it up over to Bamboy. And Bamboy is going to make that floater. It's good. Kid Perfect is here. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Good to see you on here, my friend. Here's a little knuckle touch for you guys. 12:40 left to go in this second half of play. It's a 20-point lead. Alabama is up 63-43. They'll swing it again around the timeline. A catch-and-shoot three is up, and that is just a little bit short. And the rebound goes to Alabama yet again. The whole storyline has just been that they've been super active on the glass. Texas Tech, though, has a chance to cut it to an 18-point game. They decide not to, and the ball gets blocked and stolen away again by Alabama. More back-and-forth basketball. Outlet pass that goes over to the far side. It's Boyd Damon who is going to put it on up and put it on in. A lot of fast action now going on. That'll make it 63-45. Phylon Jr. going up with a shot, and he is fouled by Jalen Petty. And so we will have a timeout taken at the 11:55 marker. Ay, ay, ay. Man. Tuning on in from Jackson, Missouri. Or is it Jackson, Mississippi? Jackson, Mississippi. I'm a Bama fan and I needed a play-by-play while I drive. I got you, man. Man. All right, what's going on? Yes, sir. 63-45 is the score. I don't take calls right now. I usually do it whenever I do post-game shows, but I'm not doing calls tonight, even during the post-game shows. Never when I call a game do I take a phone call. I know that my phone number is up there, but that's if you guys want to leave me a voicemail or a text message. So you guys are more than welcome to do that. The hotline is open at any time. You can most certainly leave me a voicemail, a text message, or voicemail or a text message at any time. I do not take calls when I am calling or when I am doing the game itself. Mississippi, yes, sir. Let's go, dude. Let's go. 63-45 is the score. Alabama is up by 18 points. Again, the name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. We will be back on, of course, tomorrow for the Phillies game in the afternoon. Even though if it's not going to be shown on TV, we'll still do like a little scoreboard watch party, a scoreboard watch, if you will, and just see how they do from just looking at it from a score perspective. And then tomorrow night we got the Sixers. Sixers play at 7 o'clock. We mainly covered the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Eagles on this channel. That obviously is our bread and butter. We just wanted to try to dive on into college hoops. Still trying to get used to the landscape, still learning the players, still, trying to follow along a little bit more for sure. We're not as fluid with it. We speak different languages, but that's one language that we're starting to just try to get better at for sure. But again, I do appreciate the patience. I do appreciate you guys again for all the love and the support. Definitely during the week. The nice part about it is that we will definitely have time to focus on what we need to do better next week. And as far as pronunciations go, as far as action goes, and just learning names and that type of stuff, we're going to continue to get better and better at that. So, the nice part about it for you guys is that when we're not even at our best, you're going to be there. And obviously, like when we are at our best, you're really going to notice a big difference. And you're going to see the growth, and you're going to see all of that stuff. And I'm really happy again. We just continue to do this. We haven't really taken the day off, guys, in about like 4 weeks, because we've been doing World Baseball Classic. We've been doing the Phillies. We've been doing the Sixers. And we just dove on into March Madness. It's been unbelievable. And we've been having a lot of fun doing it, for sure. Alabama is going to get the ball downhill. Houston Maletti is going to try to go up with a 3, and he puts it up, and he knocks it on down. He got it from the far wing and was able to just knock it down with ease. Houston Maletti with a flamethrower from 28 feet, and the assist goes to LeBaron Filan Jr. This guy has just been very good with the basketball today as far as his passing goes. He's been very, very strong in that regard. Filan Jr. doing an excellent job with 9 assists and also 6 rebounds. He does have 7 points in this game too, may I mention. There was a foul called on Aiden Sherrill, by the way. And we missed that because the TV froze, and we apologize about that as well. Let's make sure that we have this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put it down here. Yes. Free throw number 1 is up, and that makes it a 66-46 game. This is Lawan Watts who is at the line. Free throw number 2, it's up, and it's good. Excellent. It's 66-47. Alabama just trying to put Texas Tech away. There's still time left to go, obviously. And Bull Bowen is going to pass it around the timeline. Gives it all the way over to Williamson. Williamson back outside, and the catch-and-shoot 3 is up, and that one is good as well. That was a beautiful shot there to make it now 69-47. Houston Maletti yet again. Let's go. Here's another 3-pointer. That's from Jalen Petty. That's way too strong. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Alabama basketball. Last touch by, I believe that it was Atwell who touched it last as he tried to save it from going on out of bounds. Did not work out there. And it's a 69-47 game. We got Christian Anderson subbing back on in. And Leon Horner is going to take another breather here. The Crimson Tide tonight are 16 for 35 with their 3-point field goals in this game. 10.5 minutes left to go in the second half of this game. Filan's going to pass the hot potato around, and it goes towards the near side, and it'll head on over to the way of Taylor Bull Bowen, who goes down in the dunker spot after Noah Williamson passed it on over to him. Just able to throw it on down with ease. 71-47 with 10:06 left to go in this second half of play. And Williamson is going to sub on out. And we will have London Jemison Jr. coming on in to replace him. So the 5 for Alabama, it's Jemison, Filan Jr., Wrightsell, Bull Bowen, and Maletti all out there for them. Wrightsell has 18 points, Maletti has 15. And he's 5 for 8 shooting-wise from the field. So is Wrightsell as well. Watts is going to give it over to Petty at the top of the key. Petty is now at the logo for Texas Tech. Petty steps back, launches a 3-pointer, and can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound, and the putback is up, and it's no good. Excellent defense by Bull Bowen, and he comes away with a steal. That was Atwell again, trying to just lay it up and lay it back on in. Could not do so. 9:40 left to go. Here's a step back three-point shot, and that twirls around the world. It goes down the drain by Wrightsell. Latrell Wrightsell is on fire. 9:25 left to go. Here in the second half of this game, it's a 27-point lead. That's his 5th tray that he has knocked down. Down the lane and dribbling it towards the outside and dishing it back out over to Watts for a tray. That was Petty again, and that was no good. On the other side, on the attack, it's Latrell Wrightsell who fumbled the basketball, dives back on top of it though, and we will have a Texas Tech possession. They will say that Texas Tech is going to get the ball as he just tried to dive on over it. It looked like it was Horner who was just there at the right time to just try to snag the basketball away. Yes, sir. What's going on, chat? Well, we are shooting so hot tonight, says Hobbs. Yeah, you guys really are shooting well. Alabama just won. I'm here live. Huddy says. It's funny, man. That's so funny. 9:03 left to go in the second half of this game. Alabama is up by 27. Here comes Texas Tech. It's Christian Anderson. He's been darn cold in this game. Anderson looks to find a rolling man to the basket. That's Josiah Mosley, and Mosley is able to throw it down with 2 hands. 8:45 left to be played in this second half. Alabama looking to attack again, and we'll see what they're able to do. Amari Allen driving down the lane. Allen looking for some help. He's going to give it over to Latrell Wrightsell again. Wrightsell back over to Philon Jr., who kicks it outside on a wide open 3. Bullseye! Noah Williamson from way downtown. Nice shot there with 8:15 left to go. Philon now with 10 apples in this game, 7 rebounds as well, and also, 6 rebounds and 7 points for him. Here's a step back 2, and that is way too short. This Texas Tech team has just been ice cold shooting-wise from the field in this game, and Alabama is just pouring it on. They swing the hot potato around yet again, and we have another foul that'll be called on Texas Tech with 7:47 left to go. There will be a TV timeout, but before we go, just want to say this really quickly. Before we take a quick step off, Alabama has made 24 field goals in this game. They've made 18 threes. Texas Tech has only made 3. They are 18 for 37 from downtown Alabama. Meanwhile, Texas Tech, 3 for 21. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Don't change that channel. We'll see you soon. Here we go. Very, very good stuff. Texas Tech, 18 field goals made tonight. Alabama has made 18 threes tonight. Unbelievable. 7:47 left to go in this second half, and here's a catch-and-shoot trifecta that's up, and Alabama able to go up 31 points. And guess who that was? That was Wrightsell yet again, knocking it down from that far left corner. And it's now a 31-point lead with about 7.5 minutes left to go in this game. Texas Tech is just going to try to get some buckets here. The shot's up, and it's no good again. And more rebounds coming on up for Alabama. They've just have outclassed them today, just have played so well, and have owned the glass 40-26. They've out-rebounded Texas Tech by 14 points. They also shot 50% from three. They are 19 for 38 from downtown. Texas Tech just ice cold, 3 for 21, if you can believe that. All right, so 7 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this second half. Alabama comes away with another steal, and they're just going to toy with this Texas Tech team, and we have another foul that'll be called with 6:57 left to go. All right, so here is the plan, chat. Here's what we're going to do next week. So this is what's going to happen, right? So on Wednesday, first we'll start off with Monday. So tomorrow, and I'll post this in the community tab, tomorrow we got the Phillies, their final spring training game. They play against the Rays, and then we'll do the Sixers game at night. That game will be at 7 o'clock. They play against OKC. On Wednesday, we got the Sixers yet again. Okay, Philadelphia. Who do they play on Wednesday? Because the shot's no good, by the way. 6 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. I just want to make sure that I get this out there. On Wednesday, we're doing the Sixers game. The Sixers play against the Chicago Bulls. That'll be on the 25th. That game is at 7 o'clock. Okay. And then after that game is done, we will test out our 3D for Major League Baseball, which I'm really excited about. And then on Thursday, it's opening day. Thursday is going to be opening day for Major League Baseball. We got ourselves a game going on at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be Phillies versus Rangers. So that'll be fun. We also, I believe, no, we aren't. No, we're not going to do it. We won't do that. But yeah, 4:15 we will be on for Phillies Rangers. And then that night we are going to be doing March Madness. So if we take a look at the schedule very quickly, okay, the March Madness game that I believe we're going to be doing is Arkansas versus Arizona. And that'll be at 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time. So that'll be the game that we call on Thursday. As far as Friday goes for baseball, we are going to be doing the Phillies game that day as well. Oh, wait, the Phillies are off on Friday. That's correct. So we'll probably do Giants and Yankees at 4:35. And then what we'll do after that is we will do one of the Friday games. Yes, Texas Tech didn't hear no bell, says Dr. DeLay. Yes. Doc, I don't know what you guys are doing, or I don't know what you're doing yet for your schedule for March Madness. Of course, you can definitely post that down below, but I think that what we're going to do next week is for Thursday next week, Thursday the 26th, we are going to do Arkansas, Arizona at 9:45. I think that is what we're going to try to go for. Yes, Arkansas versus Arizona at 9:45. I don't know what you're planning on doing, though. But let me know. There is Oh, I just realized that these are now back-to-back games. I thought that they were like more so bunched up, but no, they're not. Is Friday bunched up? No. They just changed the times. Okay. So we'll have to do... Okay, so they just changed these times. I don't know why. It said that Texas Tech played Purdue at like 7:10, and then they had like Iowa playing Nebraska at like 7:40, and then Arkansas on at like 9:40. But they changed the times again. Okay, so now I have to reconfigure this, and I will try to do that a little bit later. All right, I'll post this. Long story short, I'll just post the schedule a little bit later. Once I sit down and figure out what I'm doing. But yes. 5:09 left to go in the second half. It's an 85-56 lead for Alabama as they lead it by 29 points. 29-point lead, 85-56 against Texas Tech. This is really getting out of hand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet what to do. They haven't even released Saturday's schedule yet either. But yeah, Thursday. So as far as March Madness does go for Thursday next week, they got Texas playing against Purdue. Iowa's playing against Nebraska. That game is going to be at 7:30. Texas plays Purdue at 7:10. Arkansas plays Arizona at 9:45. And then it's Illinois versus Houston at 10:05. Okay. And then Friday we got St. John's playing Duke at 7:10. And then we got Michigan playing most likely Alabama at 7:35, barring something crazy happens. Michigan State is going to be playing against UConn at 9:45. And then they got Tennessee versus Iowa State at 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time. A lot of basketball for me, says Dr. Delay. All right, good. So now it makes more sense because now the games are more spread out and they're not as combobulated. So that's good. That's good. So now we just got to figure out what our schedule is going to be. So that'll be very interesting. Friday, I think what I'm going to do, and I'm just thinking out loud here. Friday is the 27th, right? So the Giants play against the Yankees at 4:35, right? That's on Friday the 27th. I think what we'll do... we can't do it that day. That's too bad. I really want to get back on into doing it too. Saturday, we're doing the Phillies at 4:05, and then we'll just have to figure out March Madness from there. But as far as Thursday goes, we'll be doing Phillies on Thursday. The game is at 4:15. I thought that they moved it up. Regardless, it's a 4:15 game for them. And then I believe what we'll just do is we'll just do the 7:30 March Madness game. And then we'll do the 10-10 one, of course, after that. So it'll be a triple header that day. Which kind of sucks because I wanted to do a post-game show that day on opening day. But I'll probably just have to do a podcast about it and then just do it on Friday. So I'll just have to think about that out loud. I don't know. Saturday Phillies game is my first game of the season. Is it really? Wow. That's pretty cool. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left to go. Alabama leads it 87-56 with 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in the second half of that game. Down the lane, going up with a 2 inside. That's no good. And that was Latrell Wrightsell, who was playing defense all over Lawan Watts. That is. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left in this second half. So we'll do the Phillies on Thursday, and then we got March Madness afterwards. It's a weird time, man. It's such a weird time. And Saturday, I don't know what to do. Because they haven't released the March Madness schedule yet. And Sunday, what time did the Phillies play? The Phillies play at 1:35 on Sunday. Okay. Interesting. 4:40 left to go. Alabama has put up 90 points against Texas Tech. 90 to 56 with 4.5 minutes left to go in the second half. All right. Well, we got to think. We'll plan. We will definitely plan. Over on the outside, taking the three-point shot was Petty, and that is no good. So here is what the bracket looks like, chat. And again, I will just make sure that I say this again for you guys. So as far as next Thursday goes, okay, Texas plays Purdue at 7:10. Iowa plays Nebraska at 7:30. Arkansas plays Arizona at 9:45. And then Illinois plays Houston at 10:05. So that is what's going on as far as the slate goes for Thursday. Friday, we got St. John's and Duke playing at 7:10. Michigan will play against Alabama at 7:35. Michigan State plays UConn at 9:45. And then we got Tennessee taking on Iowa State at 10:10 p.m. Eastern Time. So those are the Sweet 16 games that are going on. There's 8 games, 4 games a day. And then it goes down to 2 games on Saturday and 2 on Sunday as well. Here's a catch and shoot 3. That's up and that's no good. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this second half. Texas Tech looking to try to take a floater inside. That one won't go. And it'll be Houston Maletti who gets the defensive rebound. Taylor Bowen goes up with a 3 on the other side for Alabama, and it's blocked by Mosley. He does an excellent job of just getting over to that basketball. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this second half. And we will have a timeout taken with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to go as Alabama is ready to move on to the next round. Definitely got to start printing out my rosters. And I will. I definitely will. $7.35. Okay. $7.30, I'm at. Man, I really wanted to do Arkansas and Arizona. I guess we still could. I really wanted to do that game, though. Because I know that we got Arkansas fans on here. Decisions. I guess what I could do. I need to get in touch and see what other games people are doing. Just so that I can get an idea, because I'd like us all to be able to maximize, you know? But we'll have to see. We shall see. Still got 111 people watching, man. Arkansas is the better matchup. Yeah, I agree. I think, I think that it's the better matchup, and also, like, we met so many people during that Arkansas game. I think we have to do it. I do. I'm just afraid that if the Phillies game that day goes into extra innings, right? Then I guess it is what it is, right? And then we'll just be late to Texas versus Purdue. Because I just don't think it makes sense to do Iowa versus Nebraska, because they're not at the same stadium. You know, if the Texas-Purdue game finishes late, then Arkansas and Arizona, you know, then it is what it is. So, yeah. All right. I think that's yeah. It's the right thing to do, right? Because we met so many people during the Arkansas game, so it's only right to just do it. It is. So, we'll do that. That's what we'll do. And then if we're just late to, I was going to do a post-game show that day for the Phillies. I just won't be able to do it, unfortunately. So, it is what it is there. And then Friday, we'll have to figure that out. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in this second half. Now, the Sixers, that's the other important thing as well. So they play. Sixers are on. So we're doing Monday's game. We're doing Wednesday's game. We're not doing Saturday. We can't do Saturday. Then they're off Sunday. So it's just Monday and Wednesday. And that's it for the Sixers. Okay. And then it'll be Monday again. Wednesday again, probably, unless I have to look at the Phillies schedule. It gets so complicated. 3 minutes left to go. Alabama leads it by 30 against Texas Tech. Now we're just waiting for this game to finish out. Texas Tech just turned the ball over once again. 2:45 left to go in the second half of this game. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Texas Tech is going to hand the ball off over to Lawan Watts. And Watts hands it back off over to Leon Horner, who takes it to the cup. And the layup is no good, but we have another foul called on Noah Williamson. All right, so let's just write the schedule down. That's what we'll do. Okay. Where is my pen? There it is. Free throw number 1 is no good. Okay. So Monday. Again, I might as well just do this now just to get a head start, because this game is obviously over. So Monday is Sixers. And it's Phillies' final spring training game. Okay, Tuesday we're off. Wednesday is Sixers for RB. Plus we got to test out the stream. Test. What are we testing? We're testing the 3D. And then Thursday, we got... On Thursday... We got the Phillies. 2:09 left to go in this second half. 90-62 is the score. So Thursday we got Phillies. And then we got the 2 March Madness games. That is Phillies. And then Texas versus Purdue. And if we're late to it, it is what it is. And then we got, after that, Arkansas, Arizona. Got it. And then Friday, as there's 140 left to go. Friday, we are doing what are we doing Friday? Friday is Yankees, Giants, I believe. No, we're not going to be able to do it. Just do March Madness Friday. That's enough. We'll just do March Madness on Friday. March Madness we'll do on Friday. We'll do St. John's, Duke. St. John's versus Duke. And then we'll do Michigan State, UConn. Okay. 1 minute left to go in the second half of this game. 90-63, Alabama is up by 27 points. Here we go, taking it over towards the left side, putting up a jump shot, and it's up, and that's going to go on down. It's good. That'll make it 90-65. Alabama leads it by 35 points, 43 more seconds of play in this one. The shot's up, and that's no good. And it'll be rebounded by Jemison, and we have another stoppage in play with 36.1 seconds left to go. St. John's versus Duke and Michigan State versus UConn. Okay. 33 seconds left as the ball's going to go on out of bounds. And then we'll have to figure out Saturday a little bit later and Sunday. Sunday, I think we'll be able to easily do a triple header. .9 seconds left to go. And we have a offensive foul called. Jaleel Bertha gets called for a turnover. And Jazz Henderson Jr. is going to be back on in there for Texas Tech. Shots up and it's no good. 19 seconds left to go. All right, Texas Tech takes it over to the baseline again. They zip it towards the outside, and they swing it out, and a three-point shot is up, and that's no good. And the rebound's going to go to Alabama. 4 seconds left, 2 seconds left, and they're going to dribble this one out, and Alabama is going to play Michigan in the Sweet 16 on Friday night, that is, Friday, March 27th. Congratulations to Alabama. There we go. It's official now. All right. Good stuff. All right, right, so here's what I'm just going to say really quickly, just to wrap up this game. Alabama, give them a lot of credit, man, because I know that we really didn't do much over the last 5 minutes. That's just because the game was pretty much done and they started putting in their bench pieces. But overall, man, I want to give a big shout to Wrightsell because that guy really balled out tonight. He played very well. He shot the ball super efficiently in tonight's game, and he was 7 for 10 shooting-wise from the field. Also, just, the funny part about today is that Phylon didn't even have his best outing. I mean, he dished the rock very well. He did turn the ball over 4 times, but I also thought that he made some very quick passes. He got 12 assists. He also got 6 rebounds. But he didn't have to be his sharpest. He really did not, because Houston Milady got really hot off the bench. He made 5 threes. And Latrell Wrightsell, between the both of them, they were 11 for 26. Or 11 for 16, that is. Excuse me. That's even better. 11 for 16 from downtown. That is what they shot. Phylon did not shoot the ball efficiently today. London Jemison knocked down a couple of threes. Mari Allen didn't hit anything today. But, again, Alabama got very hot shooting the 3 today. It has not been in their DNA this season for them to be a very good 3-point shooting team. But they overmatched Texas Tech today. They did. And I think that it all started with them just setting the tone. I thought that they were able to get a lot of big-time rebounds. Milady did very good off the glass. He set the tone early on. And you got to give them a lot of credit where credit is due. They played very well. They had, in the very first half, guys, in the first couple of minutes, okay, they just had 5 offensive rebounds on their second possession that they had. And then on the next possession that they had after that, they had 3 offensive rebounds. So that really set the tone. I understand that you have to make the shots, but when you're getting so many chances and you finally are able to capitalize, you are setting the tone, because guess what? You're boxing them out. Texas Tech can't match up with your athleticism that night because you want it more and you're getting to your spots. And Alabama really did an incredible job at doing that tonight. And they took Texas Tech out of this game. 49-25 at halftime. It was done. It really was. It was game over as soon as they were getting those rebounds, and then you see a clutch a big-time 3-point shot by Latrell Wrightsell towards the end of that first half. The game was done. I don't usually like to say that. I really don't. But looking back on it, because hindsight is 20/20, the game was over after that. They had no chance at coming back and even making it close in the second half. They just couldn't do anything. The bench for Texas Tech, besides Leon Horner, everybody else struggled. They really did. Josiah Mosley did not have a good game today. Donovan Atwell was cold. Jalen Petty, who was red hot in the last game, could not get into a rhythm at all. He was 0 for 5 from 3. You're telling me that Petty and Watts today and Christian Anderson all combined are going to get you a total of 32 points. 32 points. And make 2 threes on 16 attempts. You're not winning. You're not winning. But no. Good job by Alabama. Good for them to get the win. Michigan, it's not going to be easy for them. It's not. And we'll see how they do against them. But I'm intrigued about that. I'm very excited to see what ends up happening. And that'll be pretty cool. Won't be covering them, but curious as to when we do watch the games, when we do watch the scoreboards and that type of stuff. That'll be interesting. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, chat. Thank you all so much for being on here. Again, I really appreciate you guys. Hobbs, thanks so much for kicking it out with me. I really appreciate that. DJ, Gene, thanks so much for being on here too. I love you all very much. And again, tonight was definitely, I know, not our best night. But I just really, I come back to tonight, man. And tonight's just one of those nights where I say, you know what? Like, of course we're human and we're going to make a lot of mistakes. But even when we were not at our sharpest tonight, just from you guys supporting me, it does say a lot. It really does. We're stepping in the right direction, 1,000%. And that's really exciting. That's very exciting. All right. Love you all. Lila Tov. I'll see you all tomorrow for the Phillies game in the afternoon. And then we got the Sixers tomorrow night. And then March Madness back on Thursday. Okay? Love you all. And see you on the next one.